Welcome back, Alpha Nuts. Now y'all know that I'm a fan of the topsider oil extractor, but I've got a new little device that should make it even easier. An electric one. Comes with plenty of hoses. The skinny one obviously goes down the dipstick tube. Now one thing that's kind of interesting about this is it's designed to hook up to your battery, which I can see being as kind of both bad and good. I definitely don't want to run this thing on the battery by itself because it might run the battery down. So I've hooked up the battery charger to this thing. That'll keep the battery topped off while we use it. You can see on the front here that it labels the direction of flow. So we'll put this side on the suction and this is the output. Comes with a couple of hose clamps and some instructions. Seems like the thing is pretty self-explanatory. We don't need this. Now let's get to it. Getting the pump all set up was really easy. I've got a couple of towels laid down here just to catch any drips if we have any. So now I need to feed the tiny tube down the dipstick tube. I think we've hit bottom there. So let's flip this thing on. Here comes the oil. Moving kind of slowly. It's gonna pull a vacuum first, which is hard for these pumps to do. Now we're cooking. You know, one benefit to this thing is it makes it really easy to monitor how much is coming out by keeping an eye on your disposal container. This isn't exactly a fast rate of flow. I probably should have started the engine and let it warm up just a little bit first. This oil is completely cold, which I'm sure doesn't do the pump any favors. I kicked my battery charger up to 10 amps, and you can definitely hear the difference in the pump. I don't think there's any way you could actually use this thing without a battery charger hooked up to your battery. It would kill your battery in no time. Getting more juice to the pump increased the flow a little bit, but not a whole lot. All right, it's about time to switch tanks here. That was pretty painless. Didn't even have to shut off the pump. Well, you can definitely tell whenever it's had its fill. So this thing took about 31 minutes to suck out around 6 quarts of oil, which is pretty darn slow, really. That's actually slower than a topsider. And it was also a heck of a lot noisier than a topsider is too. The nice thing about a topsider is that it's very quiet. You just hear a little bit of sucking, gurgling sounds, not like this thing. I suppose the primary benefit to this little guy is that you can put your oil directly into a waste receptacle. Whereas a topsider, you have to dump it out into it. So that does make this a little more convenient. Will I keep using it? I'm not really sure. I do still like the topsider a lot. I'll probably use it for other things as well. I might have to test to see how well it works on brake fluid. If you decide you just can't live without one of these things, there's a link down in the description for it where I got it. Well, time to get on with the oil change. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. You know, I've heard some 4C people say that you have to take the belly pan off to actually do an oil change properly, but as you can see, once you have the car jacked up, you can just reach up and grab the oil filter right here. You don't have to take anything off.